Especially if it's Warring State era, most of them should have the Sharingan because all the ones without Sharingan are probably dead. Move really quick. Is Madara right? Just in everything. Just in general. On average, is Madara correct? Objectively so.
Yes. The infinite Tsukoyomi will stop boruto.
Yes. Yes, it will. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can you give more elaboration?
Wait, what? You said it will stop Boruto?
Well, here, Freegame, I don't think we've got your elaboration on this necessarily either. Freegame, do you think Madara is just objectively correct, like in his philosophy, his ideology?
Refresh my memory on this ideology.
That the infinite Tsukoyomi is the only way to get peace.
Oh, he doesn't say that.
Impossible, stuff like that.
No, it's just the way he explores to get peace. It's the most likely option to succeeding.
I mean,
well, he does say that you can't reveal your guts to each other. It's not possible. Just say that it's you can't understand each other. Is what he tells Hashirama. So I do think it's in his eyes the only way. Because he thinks it's not possible to understand each other.
What's the connection between those two?
If it's not possible to understand each other, why does he think that there would be another way to get peace?
I mean, no. I think everybody should have free will. So I don't.
Well, you do have free will in the Infinite Tsukoyomi.
Dreamland.
You're not wrong. Maybe it has like one picture or something, but let me try the Itachi flashback.
Okay.
You guys can continue on your Madara stuff while I look for this.
Chat, help us out.
Chat, please come in clutch. But yeah, so Freegame. So, what makes you think people don't have free will in the Infinite Tsukoyomi?
Because they get everything they like dreamed of. So, like, if I'm remembering correctly, they had everything they ever wanted in the Tsukoyomi. So, like, that's not reality. So, I think everybody should have their own free will, and they should live life how it's supposed to be. I don't think that was the correct way to do it.
Well, you're making two different claims there. Free will isn't reality. You said they have everything they wanted. They're not limited. Therefore, they have free will. If they want free will, they have it. That's included in everything.
How so?
Free will would be a thing, and everything encompasses all things.
Okay, so I mean, when I say free will, I mean like everything's imaginary. It's not. This is not real.
They're real.
This is a dreamland. No, it's a dreamland.
They are real.
That's what the infinite Tsukoyomi is. Who?
The people.
People in it?
Yes. No, they themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're living out like the perfect. I mean, I remember Kiba, he was Hokage, stuff like
he always
that.
wanted.
Like, that shit,
and he was happy.
Wouldn't happen in reality. Yeah, like.
What do you mean always was? Stop the nonsense.
Come on, get out of here. I'm talking to Freegame, excuse you.
I'm gonna mostly let you guys talk while I look for this, but that was just nonsense.
Yeah. So, Freegame, what were you saying?
I forgot.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Well, Move. What do you think about the Infinite Tsukoyomi? Okay. Go ahead, Space.
Yeah.
Or Move. Either way.
I don't know about that. Freegame. Opinion on the Anto rewrite.
He wasn't there for that. Unless you were, Freegame. I don't think you were.
What?
The Anko rewrite? Thoughts on the Anko rewrite, Freegame?
No.
Yeah, okay. Space, did you have anything? Hey, go ahead, Move. Go ahead, Move. Thoughts on Infinite Tsukoyomi?
Yeah, so I would say the infinite Tsukoyomi is like a vivid dream. So it's not like like a dream that's just like a blur. It's just like, I think like Madara could have been like, whoever wants to be in the infinite Tsukuyomi go on one side of the earth that's not hit by the light, and like go and the people who don't want to be can like have like a light blocker, and then he would be even more justified in like and like anyone who tries to like stop the people who are in the dream would be like stopped.
I actually agree with that. If people just had the choice, they were allowed to enter if they want. If they don't want to enter, you don't have to. There's zero problem. Like, you explain what it is, you give everyone the right to choose, and from there, make your choice. But whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So Freegame.
That's about it the most, but that's like, I don't know.
Okay. Interesting. So Freegame, you know that people don't realize they're in the infinite Tsukuyomi when they're in it, right?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the version you're watching.
No, it doesn't.
Some people are, and in the anime, there are some people who realize they were in it.
Some people? Name two.
I think Yamato and Hinata have a reaction indicative of that.
Okay, beyond 5 minutes in.
Even Tenten, actually.
Yeah, Tenten's the only one, but by the end of the episode...
the place she belongs thing.
Yeah, by the end of the episode...
Okay, but if it took 25 minutes to decide if she likes it or not, she clearly knew she was in there.
It's not.
But here's the thing, though.
Knowing she's in there.
Whether or not they decide they like it or not, they don't have the option to leave anyway. So, like, they kind of just have to accept it.
But again, they're not gonna like it until they try it.
Okay, and they can. So if Madara said, "I'm putting all of you in the infinite Tsukuyomi for 1 hour or a week, even, and to see if you like it, and if you don't like it, I will let you out. If you love it, and stay." He doesn't do it. That's not his options. He's not saying that that's allowed. It's just, you're in it. Deal with it.
What, is that bad?
Wasn't it more repercussions though?
Why?
Like, wasn't it so like wasn't it second a chakra? Well?
That's not Madara's philosophy.
Well, it is Madara's plan because he went out of his way to do the divine deep forest emergence.
It's not his ideology.
Become one, as he says. He said to become one, so he.
No, Kage said that through him.
No. Actually, Obito mentions it too to the 5 Kage Summit. All will become one through me. All chakra will be united into one existence. He does say that.
Okay.
To the 5 Kage. So that seems to be, they think, so we don't know what Zetsu wrote exactly, but it seems like Zetsu may have written that you're gonna absorb or connect all chakra into one existence with the infinite Tsukuyomi. Of course, the actual reason just to absorb their chakra, but he seems to have basically told them to do that for a different reason. But they are going to do the whole chakra absorption into one thing. They just think it's for something else.
Okay, sure. Guess I'm fine with that. So what's the problem?
So they actually kind of, they cease to exist as separate entities. They all become one entity.
Mm-hmm. So what's the problem with forcing people in the infinite Tsukuyomi for an hour?
That's not what he's doing. That's the problem.
Well, that's...
He's
so
not.
What you're saying is there's no problem with that.
For an hour and then allowing them to get out. He's just forcing them into it and they have to stay.
But that's okay. That's a different conversation. So there's no problem with forcing people into it for an hour.
I do think there is a problem.
What?
But
Which is the question. That's the question. What's the problem?
Because you're still forcing people to do something without their consent.
To try something that they don't know if they like or not.
I think because Oodie, I'm gonna go there. Okay, right now, everyone watching,
yeah, food. That's the way to compare it. It's food. Yeah, just like food.
And then let them decide if they like
just
it or
like
not.
Food. Yep.
I'm not gonna say that's okay.
Yeah, just like food. Exactly.
Oh, got him.
Okay. So, in Madara's case, It's a little bit different, but still, the point still stands. I'm not.
You know-
I think there's a problem with it, but I'm a lot more okay with him saying, "Hey, I'm gonna make you try it, and then decide if you like it." It would be much better. The best scenario is Move's scenario. He said, "Hey, you get the choice. Try it if you want."
Move
Don't try it if
scenario
you
is
don't."
your scenario. That's why you're saying it's the best one. Be mad.
Yeah, I agree with Move. Is
So-
that a problem?
So
Am I not
Kamui,
allowed to agree with Move?
Move's agreeing with you. So no, you're not allowed to agree with Move because he's the one agreeing with you.
Okay, then I said the second scenario is better than what we got, but not as good as Move's. He forces you to try for an hour. That's still better than making you stay forever, but there's still a problem. I gave my rape example. Whether you like that one or not, it's the same concept.
Yeah, I agree it's a problem in the opposite direction. You're not going to know if you like it forever if you only try it temporarily.
Oodie,
Kamui.
do you want me to make another rape example?
Do you want me to make another food example? I haven't even made one. In fact, I got the
Do you want me to
perfect
make
food
another
example. So
to
Kamui.
explain why you shouldn't be saying that.
So
of all
Kamui.
concepts.
So Kamui, your baby chooses. They just don't want to eat. Is it okay to let your baby starve to death?
Babies don't do that.
This one does.
I mean, if the first, I mean, no, because the baby can't make that choice. It's not,
Bro, that's
it will
such
operate.
a, that's
the baby
so
operates
stupid.
on
Can we go
instinct
to
at this
another
point.
conversation?
So the baby operates on instinct, though.
So what's the difference between a baby and a fully grown adult?
So it just
Do
eats.
babies not have free will?
No, they don't have will at all. They're just operating on instinct.
When do you gain free will? They have sentience.
I don't know.
They have
I'm
life.
not the developmental doctor to tell you exactly when they develop.
Okay, so then you don't
like,
know.
these things, but they're operating on instinct at first. The baby isn't willing, consciously thinking about whether it wants to eat or not. It just
This one
tummy's
is.
hungry, eats.